I'm dumb early to class. Like, it's 8:18 and class don't start till 9 o'clock. But honestly, I'm only here cause this early because I was looking at my tat and I'm like, wait, this not working out. Like, it's not getting where I need to get. So I was just like really anxious and I couldn't go to bed. And I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna text the artist, once I'm on a bus. So I'm just literally just waiting for time to be the appropriate time because I'm like, I'm not gonna text Shorty at 2 a.m. So I'm like, okay, let me wait till it's morning time. So I waited till it's morning time. So I just kind of was like, yeah, not really rushing, but just kind of anxious to get that interaction out the way. Cause I've been noticing that like this shit was kind of wonky because I'm wearing it. It's on my body, so I'm wearing it, but I'm not feeling as confident as I know I could because I'm looking at it. I'm like, this not looking exactly. I don't know exactly what's off, but something's off. And talking to Medi yesterday, because Medi came over yesterday, and we was just chatting, and she was like, nah, like DM the artist right now. And I think it really made me look at it closer because I was like kind of gonna low key at first when I first saw the error, because there's an error on my shit where there's like an extra couple lines on it. I was like, should I just leave that? Because I'm like, you know what, maybe in the future I want to do a few like another neck tat. Like I could just like have the other artist like do it. Then I was looking at it some more. I'm like, wait a minute, the suction parts of like my other tentacles are like facing, like they're touching my neck. The last two, they're like away from my neck, and I'm like, that's an error. Like that's not what the sketch is given. So I'm like, I'm already knowing. So I'm like, okay, so that's another thing that's like fucked up. And then I think also the shading is just not as articulate, and I feel like they kind of like went skimpy on like the full details of the last couple tentacles. So yeah, I just DM them. Hopefully they don't gaslight me. That's one of the things I was kind of scared of because I'm like, what if Shorty try to gaslight me like, like I don't want to hear no excuses. I just want you to fix this shit because you're the one who did it. And I knew because I was like, they were like, oh, I don't want to put the stencil on. It takes too long. Hoe ass nigga, you not that nigga. You need to put that stencil on, nigga. You not him. I'm sorry, you not him. You need to put that stencil on. And honestly, that was my bad because I should have been more like pressed about that. I should have been like, yo, I really feel like you should just, but I'm like, okay. So yeah, I think just the lack of stencil like is what caused all these like other errors and stuff like that. And I'm knowing that they was knowing because it's like, you know what you did. When you did the first session, you knew what you was doing. So I'm sure that they were aware, but I also think that they were probably just really tired. So I just hope that they can really fix my shit. And like, obviously it's a tat, it's no eraser. The only way I can erase it is by getting laser. So I'm just hoping that even if it means like heavier like lines in the front just to kind of cover it up, I'm cool with that. I just need my shit to look how I want it to look. If this how I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. Also, I know that I'm finna be that. I'm finna be Himothy, or just him. I'm finna be Safo-Orah and who I am. So I'm knowing like who I am. I have a fire tattoo and all my tattoos is fire. So this needs to get corrected. So yeah, I was just kind of hella anxious about that. But I do have crit today, and I'm dead in the class. But yeah, I'm mad early, and I don't got no money for no breakfast, so I'm finna sit my ass down. And I gotta still print some shit out, so I'm finna go do that. But that's how we starting off the week. I was contemplating if I wanted to tell y'all that, but that's also one of the reasons why I haven't really showed the full tat is because I'm like, first of all, the first couple months, it wasn't fully done. And then now that it's done, it's not fully done. So I'm like, I really need to get this shit done. So yeah. Anyways, shout out that. And shout out me for speaking up for myself because it's my body, like, hello. So yeah, anyways, let me show y'all the fit. I got this I'm not turning on the lights until like he comes in and turn on the light. I got this camo shirt on, makeup looking right. I like the makeup. I'm feeling a little, I got these American Eagles jeans. And then I got my striped Converse. But yeah, that's how we walking today. Yeah. So I just took my phone and rice for like an hour. Let's see if the audio is back better or if it's still fuck ass. Let's see. Still fuck ass. So I'm gonna do what I need to do and then just put it back in the because I feel like it's working a little bit, but we not there yet. We not there yet. Enjoyment, Takotinata, Watinta, Kumi Forever, Simodazao, Shukatamata, Lao, 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 Lao. This would be the song. I almost just fell. Imagine. Days YouTube, ordering out, ordering in, missing a day of class. I don't know, reflecting, just being present, being very attuned to the feeling, having internal conversations out loud, unproductive, being very productive, cleaning, doing the dishes, taking a shower, smoking a cig, like all these things. Well, something I just picked up. This I'm gonna drop this year as well. Yeah, like I don't think it always has to be like, you know. Audio check, audio check. Let's see if this shit worked or not. It sounds like it worked, but also I feel like it might be because I'm loud as shit. So let's see if it really works or if it's just posing like it's working, but it's not really working. And we gotta really see. Let me talk soft, you know, if I'm in my soft boy or let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see if this shit is working, 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 working. An update on my tattoo. I was supposed to be able to get it done fixed on Wednesday, but then they were like, "Oh, I forgot I got something scheduled." And I texted them and they haven't responded. And last time I texted them too, they took like 20 days to respond to me. So let's hope that this is not that because you fucked up my shit. Like, so yeah, I hope that also, I think one of my other fears that in talking about it, I'm sending out a certain type of energy that's gonna reflect back on the tattoo and that's just gonna make it worse. So I really just hope that me expressing how I feel doesn't like come back to bite me in the ass. But like I'm like, you wanna use a stencil? They said, no, I don't really like using stencils. It's gonna take too long. In the midst of doing a tattoo, we yapping and talking, and you fucked up. So but yeah, I'm not really. I'm like obviously like but generally I feel like it's still a nice tat for what it is right now. But knowing what it's supposed to be, I'm like it's fake working. Like it's some parts of it that will work, and then there's other parts that's not working. I feel like it depends on like if I'm covering the mic or not, or just generally how loud my volume is. Is like I'm a big ass being. Like I'm not no regular ass person, and this be what I'm talking about. Like this just a shadow, man. I'm going to class today, so
Bible of something being completed.
last day of the week. Gonna get my tattoo fixed and go to class, go to Heaven's show, go to the poetry thing. I have big dreams for today. This is what my room looks like. You getting my shit fixed, okay? Hopefully you don't mind recording. I made some jello fries and it's actually not bad. I feel like next time I make it, I could put more pepper. I feel like it's not really pepperish, but it's very like subtle and nice. Like like if you go to a restaurant and they're trying to mix jollof and it has that like subtle, palatable taste instead of like yeah. Oh,
Salt.
I think so. I think I was working with a little
My
less.
black ass will put some Lowry's in there.
I did. But I think it's like too mushy right now to like